My name is Makeba Williams, and you all know the drill. You all understand what this video is all about. It's all about preparing for a $2.5 million home. Now, as I said before, this is not about the process per se, how to get inside of a $2.5 million home. This is more so about lifestyle and habit with integrity and values. And you know, I just take it upon myself to just start the process. I said I did not want to wait till I get into my home. And by the way, someone asked me again, what if you found a home for $3 million? Would you take it? Or if I found one for $700,000? Look, it's really not about the cost. Let's remove the number, right? But I felt for my best interest, some of the things that I would love in my home, for instance, I would love a sub-zero refrigerator. You know, the huge refrigerator, and you can see right through it. That's so me. I want my home to have nothing but marble from the walls to the counter. I mean, nothing but marble. In my bathroom, as well as my kitchen. There's just certain things that my home must have. So it kind of like put me in a price point of like 1 million, 2.5 million, and actually God put that in my heart with the 2.5 million. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I will not take a home that's valued at 1 million or $700,000. I'm just being obedient, okay? I am just being obedient, having fun with this process. This is not for others to take this process and go into stress, go into overwhelm, and none of that. Please, 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 please. Do this with humility, do this with love and creativity. You may have something that you would like to focus on. I don't know, but seek it. Find it within your heart, tap inside of yourself, and find what works for you. I wanted to start with flowers. I want my home to have an abundance of flowers, roses, gardenias, lilies, whatever, honey, peonies. And today, yes, we're gonna focus on these beautiful peonies. They're pink, they're beautiful, and I'm just so in love with them. Purchased them from Trader Joe's, of course. Hey, Trader Joe's. And I'm just so excited. This is like therapeutic for me. It may not necessarily be therapeutic for you. You may say you don't want that many flowers in your home, and that's understandable. No judgment here. We don't judge. We just collab. So at the end of the day, and support, we collab, we support and love one another, okay? This is what this space, this is a safe space. I'm a social worker, so we believe in keeping things safe first, right? And then keeping things positive. But first is about having a safe space. So if you have a video you would like to show, look, you may have a home that you're looking at that's valued at $5 million. Don't let anybody stop you, okay? As long as you're moving with integrity and values, honesty, and with an action plan that'll get you in there, and you'll have sustainability and you will stay in there. We don't want you to get in a home and then it's struggle. We're not doing struggle and survival. We're doing sustainability, longevity, and just living, okay? We want living experiences and not stress. But anyway, back to this video content in terms of me just really embracing this process and really loving it, okay? I've had so much joy and not just necessarily purchasing flowers for a bubble bath. And by the way, the bubble bath will be returning. And I did like a brief conversation, an update on how I will be approaching the bubble bath moving forward. I know I stopped reading and reviewing Tyler Perry book. I have some responsibilities, okay? A sister is busy, and unfortunately it's actually bittersweet. I had to kind of like scale back with my schedule. However, it's sweet. I have something launching soon. I'm so excited with a business partner. We've been working on it for a minute, and I thought I was going to be able to work it out on Mondays, but it didn't work that way. But however, and I will post my videos on Tuesday. Now I noticed Tuesday has become popular, so what I decided to do is post, and actually I take that back because I will be posting Monday through Friday, but right now I'm probably doing the most 3 videos a week. Eventually I'll be posting 5 days a week. So I would do my bubble baths on Monday and post my bubble bath on Tuesday in the morning. My mentor, who's been on YouTube for a long time, and I've actually been on YouTube before. I had a business called Social Work Wealth, and I, taught social workers how to leverage and monetize their gifts and talents. And then I had Luxurious Wealth Online, and that was exclusive high-end coaching business. And basically I taught how to package your gifts and talents and create a digital course or whatever you have, and offer it more on the high end, but make sure it resulted to some outcomes, okay? But anyway, I've decided Tyler Perry book would be the last book in terms of incorporating it with the bubble bath. And let me explain why, okay? Calm down. Because I thought about it. Number one, my bubble baths Monday will kind of like go a little further, meaning I plan on getting out doing things pertaining to that. And I felt reviewing a book and then going out was a little too much. So I'm actually going to start doing book reviews. I think that would be more appropriate than trying to just dedicate 20 minutes. Because honestly, I really thought I was further along in Tyler Perry book, and no. I have probably like a few more videos. So, and I owe you all that, and I owe it to myself to finish the book, because the book is phenomenal. I've laughed and I've also learned so much. So that is definitely returning. So we're gonna spend some time reviewing his book. Remember the rule, I don't give a total review, because I would love for you to actually purchase his book. But I do go over some golden nuggets, things that Medea, of course the book is about Medea, is sharing. We'll pick back, and I definitely will have some more videos on that, because I thought I probably have 2, but looking at it, I'm only on 150 something, somewhere around that, and it's a lot more content, and I'm excited to bring that to you all. But his book is the alpha and the omega, meaning his book will be the last in terms of the bubble bath. And any books I will be like reading, reviewing, or just sharing would definitely be a day on its own. I feel that's totally by itself, like on a Tuesday or something like that, or Wednesday. So I want to give you all an update. Bubble baths will be returned. However, like I said, his book will be the last book I actually incorporate into my bubble bath. And what else? I want to discuss something that's kind of important to me when it comes to looking at a $2.5 million home. And also I'm gonna make an appointment to go look at some refrigerators. I think that would be real, because a refrigerator is very important to me. So I would like to know, it's 3 brands that I'm looking at. Of course, I've already said I'm interested in the Sub-Zero. So I'm gonna make an appointment, and we are all gonna get out and actually go and sit down with a representative and just discuss the process when you purchasing a home, and possibly the home that I may invest in may not necessarily be a brand new construction site. It may be a renovation. However, it's important that I discuss if I wanted a Sub-Zero refrigerator. I do not desire purchasing a Sub-Zero refrigerator, and the cabinets are off a little bit. Little things like that is a concern for me. So I'd rather sit down with someone and we really dive deep into this. So this is going to be the first part in terms of getting out, in terms of learning about things like that, like a refrigerator. And then we'll move on to the next thing when it comes to me looking at $2.5 million homes. And also, I plan on sometime later this year definitely getting out and start looking at property. I'm so intrigued by this, and hopefully you all are learning and embracing, like I said, lifestyle habits, because this is what this is about. This is not about, these are the 5 steps you need. I'm not a realtor, okay? These are the 5 steps, the 7 steps you need to purchase a home. That's not what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. This is about me once I'm inside my home, and it's secured, HOA. Like I shared recently with the realtor, because I seen a townhome, and I was telling him that HOA is important, very important to me because I plan on being on the board. Besides HOA, security, gate, you know, I think now they're building homes with no type of gate, and if they do have a gate, it's very low. You know, I want a nice gate in my community, and I do not desire having a plethora of townhomes within that community. I don't want to drive in a community and it's 150, okay? It's just too many people, okay? Too many people. You know, you want exclusivity, and we're going to talk about that exclusivity. I feel like it's, you know, exclusivity is becoming very, very less in today's time. But in terms of the townhome, I've discussed a sub-zero refrigerator, marble everywhere. I mean, just when I say everywhere, I'm talking about in the kitchen and in the bathrooms. And then of course, when I was talking about security, that's important. When you're talking about 2.5 million, you should have HOA, Homeowners Association. You should have a gate. There's no way in the world you're in a $2.5 million home, townhome, or whatever it is, and you do not have a gate to security, or even a greeter, someone, okay, to watch the property. Also, what's important to me is the landscape. I notice now when you purchase a home, they have like the entrance is beautiful, beautiful landscape, flowers, trees, but then as you continue to drive through the community, you don't see it anymore. You just see the townhomes, and then you just simply see a vehicle. The landscape, you're like, where's the landscape? Where are the trees? Okay, so that's important to me. And then, like I say, security inside the home as well. So little things like that, I'm just learning, embracing. This is not a rush thing. I don't have a timeline, but I'm not trying to take forever. It's just I want to start the process. And the first process was just putting a part of me into it, and that was flowers. And I felt like, okay, what is it like to just purchase an abundance amount of flowers weekly and be responsible, but at the same time appreciate it and just be happy and marinate in it, you know what I mean? Because I feel sometimes we purchase things and we don't really prepare for the after. What's next? The next is kind of like don't exist. It's just like when someone purchases an expensive car. You know, they may calculate car insurance, but do they really calculate the maintenance or those unfortunates? You know what I mean? So I don't want to be a victim of that. I've seen it too many times, and I just want to prepare myself. I want to be that woman weekly, you know, just pour love into her home. And I don't want to just be in there just to say I'm in a $2.5 million home, because as I said before, God just put the $2.5 million in my heart. I may find something at 700, or I may find something at 1.2. Who's to say? But for some reason, I feel confident and good about saying 2.5 million. And it's not about just talking about numbers. It's a spiritual feeling for me. So we're going to start with the flowers. Oh, and before we get into my beauty peonies, I want to talk about exclusivity. I feel exclusivity is just becoming depleted. You know, there is no exclusivity. So let me explain. Okay, so I was online, of course. I do get online. People, you know, I'm not really active in terms of social media, but I'm online in terms of YouTube now. My social media account, if you find me, you've done an amazing job. Now, sometimes I get on there and I delete, because I don't want people to think you joined my page and I did not sign up on yours, and I don't want you to take it personal. So a lot of times I just delete people, and it's not that I'm mean, it's just I'm not really active on there. If I'm on social media, it's because I'm just scrolling and supporting people's pages. No expectations on my end. But anyway, I saw, I'm not going to say the realtor name because they're not here and I think it's so disrespectful, but you see it all the time. You see a realtor, when there's the closing moment, they have this extreme big key, and the individual have decided to purchase the home. So this is the closing date, and basically they're standing in front of the home with the big key. I have a problem with that. So let me explain before y'all cancel me. Calm down. Let's work together now. We brothers and sisters, right? I feel when you get, and I really don't even think it has anything to do with price point. I feel exclusivity, when you purchase a home, it's supposed to be sacred. You know what I mean? Now, if this, this is what I'm saying. I feel the realtor is doing it for marketing purposes. Like, look, you all, I successfully closed another home. I personally feel that's phenomenal for him or her. However, for my preference, if I'm purchasing a home valued at $700,000, even $250,000, I have no interest in taking pictures, and I don't have any interest of me holding a big key unless I'm holding this key to open up a nonprofit. You know, I have a key to start a business, and I have a building with my name on it, but I don't have an interest taking a picture with this big key, and I'm standing in front of the home that I just purchased. I feel it's supposed to be sacred. Like, what happened to, you know, things being sacred, things being private, confidential? Am I wrong? I don't feel it. I don't feel, and I'm not going to apologize. I don't feel that I'm wrong. I just feel like if I'm going to purchase a home, this is where I'm living. This is, we're talking about ownership, okay? We're talking about this where I spend a lot of my time. And I don't think me advertising with a key is a peaceful closure for me. And I hope, it is my hope, the realtor that God aligned me with have an understanding of that, and they don't feel like, well, why I can't give you no key? Why I can't give you no key to your home? And you can, in privacy. I don't desire to take pictures in front of a home that I'm buying. You know, it's different when you're doing business. Like right now, I'm in a high rise. Okay, this is like more business for me. This is a totally different ball game. But when we're talking about purchasing, that's a little bit more sacred, a little bit more private, you know. I wouldn't want anyone to know exactly which one I purchased. Now let me tell you what I will do. I'll go out and I'll show an abundance of townhomes, and then you may see me do filming on the inside, you know, in moderation, because I plan on seeing the world. You know, I want to go get out and see the world. I don't want to be the kind of vlogger while I'm in the house all day and every week, you know. You got to start somewhere. I get that. But eventually you want to branch out. You want to see places in the United States, places around the world. But I just honestly feel when I close, if they want to give me an Hermes bag, no problem. If they want to give me Tiffany & Company, a Van Cleef, Cartier, I get it. I understand. I totally get it. But for me to show gratitude, that's more of a letter, more of a card of appreciation. And we could take a picture, right? Oh yes, we could take a picture in the office, sitting down, formal, being formal. That's a little bit more appropriate for me. But just standing in front of my door, or even at the office with a key, no. Leave some mystery. Leave some. And I feel in today's time, we don't have no mystery. No. There is no mystery hardly. It's like everything is just out in the open. Like, this is where I moved. My address is 11111. Come see it. That's how I feel. And if I'm wrong, I apologize if I offended anybody. That was not my intention or goal. I just feel like exclusivity, please make a comeback. It's so desperately needed. But anyway, let's get started. I have some beautiful peonies. Oh, they're gorgeous. They smell so good. And it's so exciting because actually when you get peonies, they're like more on the higher price, and you know, you may just get 5 and that's enough, right? But I wanted to do a little more, and I keep saying that. I'm stretching myself, right? But in a way where, you know, I'm not losing myself throughout the process, but I'm just stretching my expectations and my standards. So let's get started. When you look at these peonies, they are beautiful. And of course, I have my red roses for my bubble bath that will be returning. How beautiful they are. They're gorgeous. Ah, yes. And I got these beautiful peonies from Trader Joe's. Just beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes. Just beautiful. Ah. They are gorgeous. I cannot wait to put them on my table. So let's get started. This is such a treat. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, I am so excited. Look how beautiful these peonies are. They are stunning. Ah, will you look at that? And I had some little small bulbs, so what I did was I put them in my other vase right here until they blossom. Isn't that adorable? It's just so cute. We're not gonna do perfection. So I'm gonna go back a little bit so you can see how beautiful they are. Oh, they are beautiful. I'm just so loving these pink peonies. And I'm watching Assisted Living. Look at Mr. Brown. So I love Tamla Man and David Man. Yes, of course, this is TP content and it is BET Plus. I'm locked in. Y'all know I'm locked in. BET spoiled me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can pause it. I can rewind. I'm just so spoiled. I'm telling you, I so enjoy BET Plus, okay? I don't know what else to say. If you want to know the latest, the best content, the hot content, you better lock in with that BET Plus, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. It's all types of wonderful shows, of course, and they having some hitters on there. And I love, you know, the Browns and the Pains. I can watch that all day, all day, all day. Okay. So let me turn this around. This is very heavy. This is just beautiful. And of course, let me show you all. Y'all gotta excuse my background. I am getting ready for the summer. So I actually got rid of some flowers. Gotta go to Home Depot and or Lowe's and find me some new plants. I meant to say I need me some new plants. I got rid of some plants. In the background, y'all know I had my plants just so huge. So it was time for me to get rid of some plants because I had got them during COVID, and it's new beginnings, you know, new beginnings. But when you look how beautiful, just amazing these turned out. I am just blown away. Let me give you a closer look.
Don't touch that dial because you are locked to DJ Tarkon.
Yes, 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 yes. And if you want to know, it's a fly in here. If you want to know, he's a little fly near my peonies. If you want to know what the little bugs look like, let me show you. See? Has the blossom. There it is. Still a little baby. So yes, I am just blown away how beautiful these turned out. They're just beautiful and stunning. And so I'm looking forward to put them on the table. But before we put these on the table, let's do my red roses. Oh, it smells so good. Ooh. It smells so good. This is for you. This is for you. Okay, here are my red roses. Okay, here are my beautiful roses. Will you look at this? They are beautiful. Okay, will you look at my beautiful, beautiful roses, red roses. They are beautiful. Oh, and they smell amazing. Yes, put some ice in there. Beautiful vase. I'm just so excited. Still watching Assisted Living, of course. And I'm about to put my peonies on the table and wrap this video up. Yes, and continuing, finishing the great Tyler Perry book that focuses on the hilarious and loving Medea. So as I said earlier, I thought I may have like 2 more videos left. It's more content. I underestimated the length of the book until I looked at it recently. And I think I said in my earlier video yesterday that why I have been missing in action, and moving forward, what's to be expected. But anyway, let's put these beautiful, amazing peonies on the table. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Ah, they are amazing, just stunning. I'm just so impressed. I am so loving this process. So I'm just visualizing in my townhome having a beautiful kitchen table with peonies, then and my living room, or like the foyer, or where, like when you first enter. Of course, the family room, and I'm just trying to visualize this, and I'm looking at like the expectations of the standards, the costs, the responsibility. You know, I don't want to just have flowers in my kitchen, on the kitchen table. I want flowers throughout my place. So I'm just looking at it. I'm just really taking it all in for what it is. And you have to start somewhere. And I think exactly where I'm supposed to be in this process. These turned out, and you all will be amazed. This vase came from Goodwill. Matter of fact, this table with this marble, I have marble and gold. Let me see, you can't really see it from right here. You see the gold? This came from Goodwill. Yes, from Goodwill. Yes, darlings, it came from Goodwill. Paid practically nothing for it. And this table, I know, has to be over 1,000, 2,000 easily, because it's extremely heavy. And this is marble, and this is gold. And it's like around the entire table. Yes. But this vase right here came from Goodwill, and I looked up some online, and it was way more. And it's heavy. Beautiful. Oh, this is just, I'm just happy. Like I said, it's the little things. I'm really blessed to go through this. Yes, yes. Now, my flowers are not going to be perfect. I am not a florist, right? I'm none of that. I'm just a future homeowner with a vision and willing to dive into the process of, you know, running errands, getting some flowers. And I think I want to find like a local floral shop, you know, like probably where you can get them on wholesale. Like I'm really going to learn a lot more. But I am so thankful for Trader Joe's because they've done an amazing job with these peonies. They are beautiful, just gorgeous. And they smell amazing. Well, and I'm so appreciative. I really am. I'm so grateful that you all are going through this process with me. And I look forward to doing this again next week. This is a weekly habit. A weekly habit. My name is Makeba Williams, and I'm a vlogger out of Atlanta. And I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I would. And hopefully you having a beautiful peony day. Let me give you a closer look. Yes, it's so beautiful. My table is starting to look like a 5-star table. It truly is. It's like a 5-star table. Oh, they're so beautiful. They're just so beautiful. Much love. Much love.